Alright, so hey, I'm Don Pickford. I play on the men's basketball team for Mount Olive, and and I'm trying to become an athletic trainer, but I'm gonna have to get a degree in exercise science. I'm majoring in exercise science for here, and I'm gonna later try to get my master's in athletic training. So as you can see right now, I'm kind of hurt. I tore my ACL at the beginning of the season. Well, it wasn't even the season; it was the preseason. Our first day back, we can't. We played open gym, and we played like 9 to 10 games, and I was feeling fine. And then as soon as our last game was over with, I went and got some water, and my knee started burning. I was like, this doesn't feel right, so I went to the trainers, and they later told me I had a torn ACL, so I had to get surgery. But I'm good now. I already had surgery. This is like my 4th week. I'm gonna start putting pressure on my leg soon. And yeah, I'm about to talk to everybody. I'm about to talk to you about the value of my degree and how it benefits me to have a degree, and how it helps, how me having a degree is gonna help my future. So I know it's kind of hard to see my presentation, but you'll have a link to it. So the value of I'm gonna start off by talking about some of my background. So when I was younger, probably like 7, 8 years old, I decided I was gonna be a professional basketball player. I had already in my mind that I was gonna make professional basketball, or I was gonna play professional baseball. I feel like that's every little boy's dreams, and that dream just stuck with me, and I didn't have no backup plan or anything. I was just like, I'm gonna be a professional player. So all my life I've worked to play basketball and baseball. All I did when I was younger was play basketball and baseball. And this is how I became to decide my major. It was 10th grade year. It was basketball tryouts. It was the first day of basketball tryouts. And like I said, I was trying out. We had rain and everything. We was doing good. And then somebody on the team was like, "Pick." They were like, "Don, can't you dunk?" So I was like, "Yeah." And they was like, "Show us." So I dunked the first time, and they were like, "Oh snap! Show us again! Show us again!" So I went up and dunked it. I tried to dunk the second time, and I snapped my leg, and I broke my leg, and I was out the entire season. That's when I realized if I got hurt again and I'm not able to play sports anymore, I need a backup plan, and I need something there so that I can fall back on, school wise, getting a job. So I went to the orthopedics, and my orthopedic was talking to me about how kids come in with different stories and stuff. He was just telling me about his job, and I fell in love with it at first. I was like, maybe I should do that. I was like, yeah, that sounds like something I want to do. I did some research, and it's a lot of stuff that you gotta go through to get it and everything. And I was like, maybe that's not for me. So I did more research on jobs and stuff. The first thing I wanted to do was be an athletic director, because my high school coach was an athletic director. So I did research. I was like, okay, it seems cool and all, but I was like, I don't want to do that. I want to be able to help people, and make them become a better person. So I did more research, and then later in my high school year, I started back playing basketball, and then at the beginning of my freshman year of college, my knees were hurting. So I went to my coach, and I was talking to my coach. I was like, "Coach, my knee is hurting. I don't know what it is." He was like, "Go see your athletic trainer." I was like, "Athletic trainer?" I was like, "What is an athletic trainer?" Because we didn't have an athletic trainer in high school, so I wasn't very familiar. I heard of one, but I didn't know what they do. So he was like, "Yeah, go see the athletic trainer." He was like, "They're in the training room in the Polk Wellness Building." So I went and I seen the athletic trainer, and he just started talking to me about my needs and stuff, and telling me how to how I needed to stretch and how I need to come to the training room to do PT every day so I can strengthen my knees and my overall body so I can so I won't be hurting as much. And I was like, dang, that's a cool job. Like he works with athletes. He makes them he gets them better. He's around the sport. I was like, dang, that's a great job. So I did more research on it. And I'm like, yeah, that's something I want to do. I made up my mind that I wanted to do athletic training. But we don't have athletic training here, so I'm a major in exercise science. And then I'm gonna go somewhere else to get my master's so I can major in athletic training. And that's what I want to do. That's how I've decided my degree. All right, so the value of my degree. I told you I'm getting a degree in exercise science. Exercise science is it's a study of human movement, and it's the overall thing of like the human body. It's the study of the human body and how to better your human body. And it's like you can do exercise testing. You can test like your VO2 max, and you can see how much oxygen you let out, and that's just everything in the field. Everything in the field of exercise science, like physical therapy, athletic training. I got it all in a different slide up here. And yeah. So the different jobs, like I was saying, there's an athletic training job, physical therapist job. You can become a fitness coach, a sports medicine physician, and sports nutritionist. I thought about being a sports nutritionist because I like to know what's going into my body, and like I feel like it's important to know like what you're taking in your body and how it can affect you in the long run. So yeah. So an athletic trainer. This is all with an athletic trainer. It's like it's working to prevent, diagnose, and it's basically they treat acute injuries like they're right on the field, like small injuries that's right on the field. Like they'll hurt themselves, and then the trainer will come out and just like examine them and tell what's wrong with them. And then they'll later go in the training room and they'll talk about like things they need to do, like the next step in the process of helping them. And that's what an athletic trainer do. They work with players in and out of seasons. Like the trainer, my trainer, Chris Turner, he works with me pre-season, after season, which is postseason, and during season. So he's like a 24-hour like trainer for us. We can go in and get treatment, get ice. We can go in there and do physical therapy, and just ask questions about like what do we need to do to make our body the best it can be, like during the season, before the season, or how to like make our body how to get ready for the next season, so which is postseason. And they provide medical service for all patients. It's not just like for athletes. They talk to you can find athletic trainers in like hospitals. You can find them in PT clinics, anywhere. But most of the time you find athletic trainers with sports and stuff and working with athletes. So the value of my degree, it helps me find it. Well, to top it off, with my degree, I'm gonna be able to find a job in my field that I feel like I will want to do for the rest of my lifetime. Like with exercise science, I feel like if I get any job within this degree, I'm gonna be able to do it all my life. Because I feel like I just want to be able to help people better themselves. And my overall goal in life is just to help somebody be better, the best they can be. And this is the best jobs I can do. Like the jobs I was talking about earlier. You're helping people. You're helping people get better. athletic training, you're helping people strengthen their bodies to get better. You can see them progress. I want to see people progress and get better as a person. I want to work with people that wants to get better. And with my degree, if I get a degree, it'll get me a step closer to getting a job. Like if I don't have a degree in exercise science or athletic training, I'm not going to be able to be an athletic trainer because you got to have certain criteria to be one. And if I don't have a degree, if you don't have a degree in anything, it's going to be 10 times harder to get a job because you're going up against people with the degrees. So they're just going to overlook you. Like they want you to further your education so that you can know more and more about the job, so you can better help their company. And the best way for me to be an athletic trainer is to get as much of education as I can. Like I'm gonna go and try to get my master's, maybe get my master's, and start from there. And after my master's, I'm gonna try to get the best job I can get. Well, I'm gonna start off in high school because I want to get my feet wet in high school. Like I don't want to just start off in college basketball not knowing like everything I'm supposed to do. I want to get my feet wet and then be like, okay, I know what I'm doing now, so I can go to the next step. Like I said before, it shows you're more qualified for a job. Like with a degree, it shows you got education, like you know what you're talking about. Without a degree, it's going to be hard for you to get a job anywhere. Like nowadays, it's required to have a degree, associate's degree, bachelor's degree, master's, doctorate. But yeah, you're going to need a degree, and I think it's very valuable to have a degree because it'll just make it a lot easier in the long run for you. And the more you know, the more money you get paid. With a degree, you're gonna get paid. I mean, because you know what you're talking about. You went to school you were expert on it basically, and you know what you're talking about. So you got to get paid more. You got certification in and everything. You get paid more. Without a degree, you're just a normal average Joe. You just another person just working. You don't know too much about it. You just know a little bit about it. They're gonna give you a little bit of money. But with a degree, they got to give you a certain amount of money because you know what you're talking about. You're an expert. And with the money, you're gonna be able to support your family. That's my overall goal. Like I want to be able to support my family and be there when they need it. I want to be able to have the money to get my kids whatever they need. If they need something, if they need shoes or something, I want to be able to be like, here, go get you some shoes. But at the same time, they got to work for the stuff that they get. And yeah, with the degree, it's gonna help me make more money. Like the value of my degree. I don't think everybody knows how valuable your degree is. If you get a degree, it shows you're an expert in something. Then you get more job opportunities, more money. Just everything is just right there for you if you have a degree. Yeah, that's all. But I'm gonna keep talking. But yeah, the value of your degree. I just get your degree. Like I want my kids to have their degree just so I can know that they know what they're talking about. They're experts in their job. They can get a job that they want. Like if you don't get your degree and you coming out of high school, there's not too many jobs you can get that's paying good and that you'll be able to get that's paying good without a degree. A degree is like everything right now. Like if you don't, I mean, you got to spend some money to get a degree, but at the same time, it's going to be worth it in the long run. As long as you work hard in high school, you'll get the scholarships you need to go to college and get your degree. So my overall message is like the value of a degree, like your degree or whatever, is very high. Like you really need a degree. Like, if you can get a degree, go get you a degree. Like, some people don't have the opportunity to go get a degree, and that's fine. So we need people in the world that works at like restaurants and stuff. We're gonna need people like that. But if you can get a degree, go out and get you a degree. And yeah, that's about it. That's my TED talk about the value of degrees. And yeah. And I'm sorry I can't wear pants or anything. I couldn't get over my knee. My knee is swollen. But I did the best I could. Hopefully I don't get no points deducted off of it. Thank you.
Oh, this is on 10 minutes, bro.